Hi, I'm Brian Carter, and welcome to our introduction to Audacity. Audacity is a free multi-track recording software that can be found on Google or http colon two forward slashes audacity dot sound sourceforge.net. And like I said, this is a free multi-tracking recording software. This is really great for a lot of my students that are trying to do sound-on-sound recording so they can play back with their own stuff. Or anybody trying to put together, blending different sound clips together for an audio project. A lot of these softwares are a lot alike. Some of them are a lot more sophisticated than others, but they all follow the same principles. So I'm going to give you a small overview here. We're going to come up and we're going to take a look at our toolbar up here. This is where we're going to find most all of our functions for Audacity. Let's start with File. Like most file menus, you have New, Open, Close, Save Project, or Save As, and Recent Files. Later on, we'll have other uses to be able to export WAV files, export MP3 files, and so on. So, come out of there. Edit is very, very, very important tool, being that once we get our tracks down, editing is what we do to them, whether we're going to cut and copy a certain selection and move it, or go down to our preferences here, which is going to allow us to select our audio I/O, or ins and outs. All right, input meaning how we're going to record, or what we're going to record with, and output meaning what we're going to hear our recording back with. We'll get into more of this later. Your view, you may want to be able to fit your entire project inside a window, or zoom into a certain selection, or zoom out. You might want to remove some of these bars up here to be able to let them float around, or be in other places where you might want to be able to work with them better there. Project. These are things we do to a project. We can import audio from other places. We can import labels, MIDI files, which are electronically based music, so on and so forth. Create new audio tracks, stereo tracks, label and time tracks. Be able to align our tracks to a certain spot where we have these measurements up here. These might come in very, very handy later. Generate. To generate silence, create tones or not create tones. Create white noise, which is like a fuzz sound. Create a click track or a metronome we can play along with, or a pluck. Here we have many types of effects after we have our tracks recorded in. That's why they're all showing up very lightly now, because there's no way to apply them at the moment because there's no tracks. But these are just many different ways that we can render the track. Analyzing the track, telling us the volume, velocity, certain places in the track, what notes are being played. And of course, our ever helpful help menu, which gives us the contents of Audacity. The table of contents, I mean, this is our manual. And a lot of people don't take the time to read the manuals. I do suggest, please, before even going any further, to pause this video and go through these manuals. These will tell you exactly what every little thing does here. Gives you great examples up here, selection tools, what they do, and this will save you a lot of time on having to listen to me rattling on endlessly about this button and that button. So I highly recommend you read the manual. Maybe I can close that out. Okay.